Hello Thái,
Hello teacher.
how are you?
Yeah, now I'm good.
Okay, that's good. All right. So in this lesson, we'll continue with lesson 10A.
Okay.
Lesson 10A. Now, have a look at the book. So, in this lesson, we are going to talk about the collectors. So, we have the verb collect. You know, collect?
Yeah, I know correct.
Okay, yes, that's good. Yeah, so we're going to talk about the collectors. It means the people who collect something that they are passionate about, right? It can be money, it can be boutiques, sorry, ancient things. It can be, stamps, something like that. And in this lesson, we are going to talk about some verbs that are often used in the past simple, also in the passive, and we're going to talk about present simple passive, past simple passive in the grammar part. Now, let's have a look at the first part of the lesson, speaking and reading. So, I have two questions for you over here. What were the last three things that you bought? Not food or drink, okay, something else. And where did you buy them? Number two, have you or the people you know ever bought or sold anything on websites like eBay? And if so, where was it? eBay, what is eBay? eBay is like an auction website, where people sell things, but only the one that are willing to buy that thing at the best price, the highest price will get it. Okay. For example, you want to sell an old car on that website. So someone will say, okay, 5 million dong, and the other will say 10 million dong, 12 million dong, 20 million dong. So the one with the highest price will get the car. Okay? Yeah, so that's how, like things happens on that website. Now, think about the question and then answer. I give you around 2 minutes so you can prepare for your answer. 2 minutes start.
Cái câu 2 mình không bán trên website được không cô?
Được, em nói là em chưa bao giờ bán mua hoặc là bán cái gì đó trên website đó hết. Tại sao kiểu vậy ha?
Ừ.
Ừ. Okay, now tell me, what were the last three things that you bought? Not food or drink.
The first thing that I most last for a racket
Mm.
and a shoulder bag and jeans.
Oh, okay, that's good. So where did you buy them?
Mm, with the racket, I buy throughout my acquaintance. He's the
Mm.
owner badminton shop.
Ah, I see. Okay.
And with the shoulder bag, I like it in the website of that shop.
Okay, you bought that on the website, on the shop website, yes.
For the jeans, I put them on TikTok shop.
I see. Okay, that's good. So, have you or the people you know ever bought or sold anything on websites like eBay?
No, I haven't.
I have never bought or
No, I haven't bought or sold anything on website like eBay.
okay. Why? Why is that?
Mm, I think I don't have any đấu giá mà nói sao được không?
Auction? Á? I don't have anything to bring to the auction.
I don't have anything to for the option.
Mhm. Also, I think eBay is not very popular in Vietnam, right?
Right.
Mm. It is very popular in the UK. Yeah. Okay, and in I think the US, in the UK, yeah, but not very popular in Vietnam. So that's why. Okay, that was good. Now, have a look at exercise number two, please. Read the article and answer the questions. Number one, what is memorabilia? Two, whose memorabilia is valuable? Three, how much did someone pay for John Lennon's piano? Four, do people always pay a lot for items of memorabilia? So, memorabilia, it means, things that we should remember. Okay? Yeah, things that are worth remembering. Yeah, memorabilia. Okay, now you read the question and then the reading passage over here, the memorabilia business, and answer the question for me. I give you around 4 minutes to read and answer the question. 4 minutes start. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Now, answer the questions over here. So, question number one. What is memorabilia type?
Um, memorabilia uh, is a lot of people collecting that were or sickness by famous musician, film star, and smokemen and women.
Okay, so they are things that were owned or signed by famous musicians, film star, and sportsmen and women. Okay, so um, whose memorabilia is valuable?
Peter memorabilia is extremely valuable.
Okay, Beatles memorabilia is extremely valuable. All right. So, how much did someone pay for John Lennon's piano?
Mm, John's learning white piano was sold for 140,000 euro.
No, that's pounds.
Now,
140,000 pairs. Okay. So do people always pay a lot for items of memorabilia?
no, they don't. Um, Not on memorabilia is expensive,
Mm,
and
okay.
they can buy autograph of famous bond or with chips rice chip.
Which is 100 pairs, right? Okay. So not all memorabilia is expensive. All right. Actually, to talk about John Lennon's piano, it was sold for 140,000 pounds, right? And and then let me see. Oh yeah, 810,000 pounds. Okay, that's for the song. Sorry. All right, that's good. Yeah, thank you so much. Now, read the about the items of memorabilia in the photos and then try to fill in the gaps from 1 to 6 with the prices. We have six objects, right? Six things. One, two, three, four, five. Anything else? Let me see. Yeah, five. All right. So now read about the items again and then fill in the blanks with the correct prices for me. Okay? I give you around 2 minutes to do this task and then you tell me. Okay, now tell me. So number one, let's see. The globe. Can you tell me about the globe?
Uh,
Can you
the
guess
first one,
how much it was sold for?
I think it's two two 150,000 pound.
Okay, you think it was sold for 250,000 pounds. Okay, I'll put it here and we'll listen again to check. All right. Now the next one.
Uh, the first ever Batman story was in 1938 comics. The comics was sold for 650 thousand in
Okay, 650,000. All right. Number three,
the records we call for a
record.
comic
Record. Previous record.
records for comics were uh, 631 a 70 thousand.
Oh, okay. All right. And the next one.
Mm, this Aston Martin DB5s were driven by Sean Connery in the 1964 James Bond film Goldfinger. It was on for 2 million 600,000 pounds.
Okay. 2,600,000. All right. The next one.
This monster was designed for the classic 1923 film King Kong, and it was sold in New York in 1987 for 154 uh, for 492,000.
Okay. And finally,
And finally, what edition Harry Potter books are now very valuable, particularly if they were signed by the author J.K. Rowling. A signed first edition's copy of Harry Potter book was sold for 50,000 dollars or 50,000 pounds
mm,
in February 28 in 2010.
okay. All right. Now listen to the audio and then check if your answers are correct. Now listen.
Track 13. This glove was worn by Michael Jackson in 1983 when he first moonwalked. It was sold in New York in 2009 for £250,000.
Good.
The first ever Batman story was in this 1939 comic. The comic was sold for £650,000 in February 2010. The previous record for a comic was £631,871. That was for a 1938 action comic with the first ever Superman story.
That's good.
This Aston Martin DB5 was driven by Sean Connery in the 1964 James Bond film Goldfinger. It was sold for £2,600,000 in October 2010.
This poster was designed for the classic 1933 film King Kong, and it was sold in New York in 1997 for £154,492.
First edition Harry Potter books are now very valuable, particularly if they were signed by the author J.K. Rowling. A signed first edition copy of a Harry Potter book was sold for £15,000 in February 2010.
Okay, 15. Oh, 15, my right, 50. Okay, 15. Yes. All right, that was good. Yeah, good job. Now, let's move on. So I would like you to have a look at part 3. We have some questions over here. Now, cover the article. Try to answer the questions. 1. Who were John Lennon's piano bought by? 2. How much were the Beatles' lyrics sung for? 3. When was Michael Jackson's glove song? 4. Who was the Aston Martin driven by? Driven by. 5. Who was the Harry Potter book signed by? Now, I would like you to answer the question for me. You have around 1 minute to locate the answers. After that, I will ask you. Now 1 minute start. Now tell me. So, who were John Lennon's piano bought by?
John's piano posed by the singer George Michael.
Okay, it was bought by, let's see. It was bought by the singer George Michael. Yes. So, how much were the Beatles' lyrics sung for?
The lyrics of a Beatles song were uh was on 810,000 pounds.
Yes, 810,000 pounds. Um, when was Michael Jackson's glove song?
Michael Jackson's close song in 2009.
Okay, was sold in 2009, yes. Who was the Aston Martin driven by?
The Aston Martin ride by Sean Connery
Yeah, by Sean. Yeah, that name we say Sean.
song.
Yeah, by Sean. Yeah, Connery. Yes, okay. And who were the Harry Potter books signed by?
The Harry Potter book signed by the author J.K. Rowling.
Okay, exactly. That's good. All right. So we have read about some, auction, right? Some memorabilia. Yes, that was sold in the past. Now, have a look at the grammar point for today. Present simple passive, past simple passive. So now have a look at these sentences. Exercise number 4. Now have a look. Okay, so we have an active sentence. Michael Jackson wore this clothes. How about the passive? We have this cloth was worn by Michael Jackson. Okay, so now answer a few questions over here for me about these two sentences. What is the object of the active sentence type? What is the object of the active sentence?
Objects.
Yeah, object. It stands after the verb. So in the active sentence, what is the object?
Michael Jackson.
No, the object stands after the verb.
And
So this is the
cloth.
verb. Yeah, this cloth is the object. Okay. What is the subject of the passive sentence?
subject.
Mm.
Mm.
Subject is the one that begins a sentence.
This love.
Okay, yes, disclose. Yeah, that's the subject. Right. So, in which sentence either focus on the cloth or Michael Jackson? Now, which sentence either focus on the cloth, active or passive? Which sentence either focus on this cloth, active or passive, Thái?
Passive.
Passive, yes. Okay, so I'll write P, passive. And in which sentence either focus on Michael Jackson?
Active.
Okay, active. I'll write A. Yeah, that's good. So, in which sentence do we use by to say who did the action?
Passive.
Yeah, passive. Okay, good. All right. So we have reviewed the rules, right? Some basic rules for passive. So now have a look at part B. Look at this sentence, then choose the correct words in the rule. Now, have a look at this. We often use the passive when we know or when we don't know who did the action, Thái. When we know or when we don't know who did the
We don't
action.
know.
We don't know, yes. Or it's not necessary to know, yes. So, to make the present simple passive, we use the subject am, is, or subject and then plus am, is, or are.
Yeah.
Yes. And then what do we have over here? We have past participle. Yeah, or V3 ed. Okay. Yeah, that's basically the structure of the present simple passive. Okay. So am, is, are, and then past participle. How about the past simple? We use the subject and then was or
Oh.
were. Yes. And then also past participle. V3 ed. Okay. So that's the structure for the present simple passive and past simple passive. Is it clear, Thái? Any questions?
It's clear.
Okay, it's clear, right? All right. So, how do we make questions? Well, we make question this way. So we will put the be, right? Be, to be. Yeah, to be. Am, is, are, was, were. Okay, first, and then the subject.
Okay.
And then V3 ed. And then the question mark. Okay, yeah, that's the structure for the question. Now, have a look at this. I would like you to read the article again and underline on the passive verb forms, which are in the present simple passive and which are in the past simple passive. Now, read the reading passage again, please. Underline all of the passive forms that you see and tell me what are in the present, what are in the past. Now read everything and tell me. I give you around 2 minutes to read and then you tell me, okay? 2 minutes start. Okay, now tell me. So, tell me some passive form that you see in this reading passage.
Uh, a lot of people collecting that were honest or
That were
seeking
owned, not
on
owned, okay? Owned. Yes,
on
were owned or side. Yes. What else?
memor memorabilia. Uh, a thousand of items are bought and sold every day.
Yeah, I bought and sold. This is the present simple passive. Okay. The next one.
Picture uh, memorabilia is collected by fans.
Yeah, is collected. Yes, the next one.
John Lennon white piano was sold.
Yeah, was sold. What else?
It was bought by the singer.
Yeah, were bought by. And then the next one.
Uh, a day in the life were bought in the USA for
Yeah, the next one.
um, it's that's all.
Oh, we still have some more over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This glove was worn by Michael Jackson.
Ah, was won. Yes. And
It was
then
worn.
was sold. Yes. The next one
The comics was sold.
was sold. Mm. The next one.
Uh, its Aston Martin DB by was driven by Sean Connery.
Okay. Yeah, by were driven by Sean Connery. Yes, and then it were sold.
So
Okay. The next
this
one.
the monster was designed for the exit.
Yeah, were designed, were sold. Okay. Very good. All right. Yeah, so talked about the passive in the present and in the past. Oh, actually, let me see. And then we have over here we have word sound again, word side, right? Okay, that's good. Yeah, we have talked about the present and past passive. Now, have a look at exercise number 7. Read about eBay and put the verbs in brackets in the correct passive or active forms. Rồi, bây giờ em sẽ làm giúp cô bài này nha. Và em sẽ điền vào trong chỗ trống ha, với lại những cái động từ trong ngoặc ở cái dạng là bị động hoặc là chủ động. Ừ. Rồi, và em sẽ làm cho cô cái phần này và nhìn tí nữa cô sẽ nhờ em đọc lại giùm cô và nhớ lưu ý cái form id cho cô nha. Không có ịt lung tung nha. Đọc cho đúng ha. Rồi, làm giùm cô bài này. I give you 3 minutes for this exercise. Okay, now tell me. Number 2.
Um, Number 2, corn.
At that time, his website. No, it should be was called.
Was corn.
Yeah, was called. Number 3,
But he changed.
he changed. 4.
Uh, well, wasn't visit.
Okay, wasn't visited. Okay, number 5.
Uh, e eBay uses.
He used. Sao có
Uh,
used ở đây? He used. Okay.
use.
Yeah, he used. Number 6.
Uh, and they spend.
They spent. 7.
Uh, this this on eBay.
No, sorry, in a typical year. Are listed.
This
Yeah. Number 8.
um make they
Make
bring
daily. 9.
uh people sometimes buy or sell a very strange thing.
Okay. 11.
One person pays uh 114.
For a piece of chewing gum that.
Uh, that's what choose.
Mm. Okay, 13. But nobody?
Uh, but nobody bought.
Nobody bought it. Okay. 14.
And an Australian even tries to sell New Zealand.
Okay. All right, that's good. Now, can you read the whole paragraph again for me? The whole thing. Peer o media. Okay, can you read the whole passage for me? Peer o media started.
Okay. Period. Media started eBay in his apartment in 1995. At that
Mm,
time, his website was called Actions Web, but
mm,
he changed the name to eBay in 1997. On its first day, Actions Web wasn't visited by a single person, but
mm,
now eBay is used by over 135 million people and they spend about $85,000 a minute. In a
mm,
typical year, over 2 million items are listed on eBay and about 500,000 people make their living just by selling things on the website. People sometimes buy or sell very strange things. Um, One person pays 500 um, 14 for a piece of chewing gum that's what choose by Britney Spears.
mm.
Another person put a Russian submarine on eBay for
One
$1.05 million,
million dollars.
but nobody bought it. And an Australian even tries to sell New Zealand.
Okay, that's good. All right. So now, have a look at this paragraph again, the reading passage again. So, which information about eBay do you think is the most surprising? What do you
Uh,
think about eBay is the most surprising?
I think uh, have the Australian people that try to sell New Zealand.
Okay, that's crazy, right? So it means that they can sell everything on that website. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now have a look at the next part. Vocabulary and speaking. So, verbs often used in the passive. Now we have 10 or 9 verbs over here. Now, tick the verb that you know and ask me about the ones that you don't know. I'll explain. So we have write, manufacture, publish, invent, paint, grow, direct, build, and make. So, which one you don't know, just ask me.
Manufacture,
Manufacture. Manufacture, it means to produce. You know, produce?
produce.
Produce something. Make something.
Okay.
Yeah, make something. Yes. So, like to manufacture, for example, to manufacture candy, it means to make candy. Okay? In a factory. Yes. Anything else?
Invent.
Invent. Invent, it means to create something for the first time. Okay? Yeah, create something for the first time. Okay. Anything else?
Mm, no.
All right. So now have a look at all of the verbs over here. Can you say them again? Now I'm going to say them all again. Listen to me, and then you repeat them yourself. Write, manufacture, publish, invent, paint, grow, direct, build, make. Now say them, please.
Right. Manufacture, publish, invent, paint, grow, direct, build, make.
So now have a look at all of the verbs again. Think of two nouns that you can use with each verb. Okay, let me give you an example first. With write, I can say write a book or write a song. Oh, so write a poem. Okay, so now how about the other ones? Now think about that. Think about two verbs that you can use that can go with them and then tell me. Now I give you around 3 minutes. Okay, so you can think for the noun for each verb and then you tell me. 3 minutes start. Hey, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, manufacture, what do you have?
Ờ, anh nói một cái verb ngắn không không?
Em sẽ nói không, em sẽ cho cô những cái danh từ mà có thể đi chung với lại cái động từ đó đó. Ví dụ manufacture em có thể đi được với lại danh từ nào, kiểu vậy.
Ờ, make manufacturers machines
Uh-huh.
device
Devices.
the devices
Ok, publish.
publish paper
Publish. Cái gì cô không nghe?
paper.
Paper là sao?
Ồ, quên, cái đó là gì ta? Ờ,
Paper là giấy mà.
em tính nói bài báo.
Ok.
Newspaper.
Vậy thì mình sẽ nói publish an article. Một cái bài báo. An article.
Article.
Yeah, an article. Ok.
uh, Publish research.
Okay, the next one.
um, Invent.
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 uh, Invent. Cái đó gọi gì ta?
Inventor.
Uh, Invent a circus.
Invent a circuit. Là sao?
Cái
Ừm,
invent này là tạo ra lần đầu tiên đúng không?
đúng rồi, phát minh ra cái gạp xiếc hả? Con
Không,
nghe gì circuit?
em tính nói là phát minh ra cái mạch điện đầu tiên.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. The next one.
Invent gì nữa?
Dễ thôi, invent a phone.
Invent a phone.
Invent a phone, trời ơi, quá dễ. Khi mà nói tới cái từ invent là mình nhớ tới cái ông mà Alexander Graham Bell á. Invented the mobile phone á. Okay, right. The next one, pet.
Pen picture.
Mhm. What else?
Pen a wall.
Paint a wall. Okay, yeah, paint a house, paint a wall. Crow.
uh, Grow a tree.
Crow.
A tree.
A tree, yeah. What else?
um, Grow
Grow some fruit. Yeah. Okay, direct. Direct. You can say die or D, it's fine. Direct. Direct a movie. Okay. Yeah, direct a movie. Alright. Direct a play. Đạo diễn á ha, làm đạo diễn chỉ đạo cho một cái gì đó. Rồi build.
build a house.
Mhm.
um, Build a relationship.
Okay. Make.
Make a
Make.
cake.
Make a cake.
uh,
Make noise.
Make those.
Yeah, make noise, make fun. Okay, good. Now, have a look at exercise 9. Fill in the gaps with the correct passive form of the verbs in 8A. Okay, and then complete the sentences to make them true for you. Rồi, bây giờ em sẽ dùng những cái động từ ở phía trên ha. Dùng những cái động từ cho nó phù hợp với cái chủ từ của mình ở đây nha. Rồi sau đó em sẽ ghi vào những cái dạng bị động để mà nói về một cái gì đó mà mình thích, ví dụ như cuốn sách yêu thích của tôi nó được viết bởi ai đó ha, kiểu vậy. ừ. Rồi làm nhiều câu phần này nha. Number 1 to number 5 with your own information, với cái thông tin của mình nha. Rồi cô sẽ cho em tầm 5 phút để hoàn thành cái bài này. You have around 5 minutes to finish this task. Okay, exercise 9, 5 minutes. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Now tell me, please. Number one.
My favorite book was brought by J.K. Rowling.
Okay, were written, right? Were written
Yes.
by J.K. Rowling. Okay. Number two.
My mobile phone was invented in 2020.
Okay. Number three.
My favorite films uh, was directed by Frank Darabont.
Mm. Number four.
My house uh, were built about 15 years ago.
Okay, 15 years ago. Five.
Uh, my favorite shoes, um,
Shoes.
shoes were manufactured uh, in USA.
Okay. All right, that's good. Yeah, thank you. Now, let's do some more practice. So please open your book, page 103. I will open my book, page 109. Okay, let's see. Okay, so have a look at that page, the section with 10A. Okay, 10A. Now, we have a question from 1 to 6, but they are not completed yet. So first, I would like you to write the question over here with the words given in the present simple passive or the past simple passive. Okay, now I give you around 2 minutes to prepare the questions. After that, you will ask me your question. I will ask you the question that I have. Okay? Yes. Now, 2 minutes start. Wow, tại vì mẹ này cũng rồi quên rồi. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so now you are going to ask me the questions that you have, and then you tell me, you give me the answer A, B, C, so I can choose the answer. Okay? Yeah,
Oh,
give me the options. Okay, now question one.
cái làm câu mẫu luôn không?
Mm, yes.
Okay. Who was the Mona Lisa painted by?
Mm,
A. Van Gogh. B. Picasso. C. Leonardo da Vinci.
I think C.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, now my turn. Where was paper first made? A. Egypt. B. India. C. China.
Uh, I think it in Egypt.
No, it's E. China. Hmm. Yeah, paper was first made in China. Okay, question two, Thái.
Um, where were cottons growing?
Crowd. Okay. Where was cotton grown? Okay, grown.
Um, A. Turkey. B. England. C. Canada.
Turkey.
Yes,
Okay.
that's
Now, yeah, that's correct. Now my turn. Um, so when was Hamlet written? A. 1401. B. 1601. C. 1801. Hamlet.
B.
It's a famous play.
B. Sitting one.
Exactly. Okay, your turn.
Uh, when were the Taj Mahal uh, built? Built?
Mm.
A. 1361. B. Sitting 31. C. 1813.
Is it B? 1631?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Now, listen to my question. Where was the first passenger jet plane built? Where was the first passenger jet plane built? A. The
Mhm.
UK. B. The USA. C. Germany.
Uh, I think B. USA.
Actually, it was in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first passenger jet plane. Okay, now your turn.
Um, whose were the film Titanic's directed by
Mm,
A. James Cameron,
mhm.
B. Steven Spielberg, C. Francis Ford Coppola.
Okay, A.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, now my turn. Who, who, um, who was television invented by? A. Thomas Edison. B. John Locke Babbage. C. Guglielmo Marconi.
I think C.
C. No, actually it's B. John Locke Babbage. Hmm.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, now your turn.
Um, where were Volvo cars manufacturers? A. The USA, B. Sweden, C. Japan.
B. Sweden.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. Now, where were Hyundai cars? Sorry, where are Hyundai cars manufactured? A. Chile. B. South Korea. C. Japan. Hyundai.
I think it's C. Japan.
No, it's South Korea.
Mm. À, Hyundai à?
Yeah, Hyundai. Yes. Okay, your
Ủa,
turn.
Hyundai. Uh, when was the first Harry Potter book published?
Mm.
A. 1990, B. 1997, C. 2003.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it is 1997.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
The last question. So, who was the Star Wars film directed by? A. Alfred Hitchcock. B. Steven Spielberg. C. George Lucas.
I think B. Steven Spielberg.
No, it was by George Lucas. Yeah, okay. All right, it was good. Now, let's play another game with me so we can practice the passive. Okay, give me a second. I'm sharing the screen with you shortly. So, passive voice. Okay, now let me share with you the screen. Okay, so now let's practice some more passive voice sentences with me. Okay, so now we have some sentences like these. They are not completed. So whenever we receive we see each of these, we have to complete them with the past symbol. Sorry, with the passive voice in either present or past symbol. Okay? Now let's play again with me. Okay. Okay, we have two teams. I am team one, and you are team two. Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to roll the dice first and then receive a question. Now I have to answer this by completing this sentence. Many houses were destroyed by the flood last week. 4. I'll choose this. Now Thái, your turn.
Every scenes um was watched by millions of people.
Every day, past or present?
Huh? Is watched by
Oh,
million people.
yeah, you watched. Okay. Now, where do you go? What direction?
One.
One. Oh no. In the UK, alcohol is not sold to anyone under 18. It's against the law. 3. Uh, okay, Thái, make a passive sentence.
By pensions. Pensions.
Cannot
Pension cannot
be
found
be found.
cannot be found by be at the North Foreign.
Thật ra cái by me mình không cần thiết nha, em bỏ nha.
Yeah.
Bỏ by me đi, không cần thiết cái đó. Can't be found at the North Pole. Những cái ví dụ như là you, I, he, we, she, it gì đó, những cái đó không cần by, bỏ by ha. Everyone, anyone cũng bỏ by luôn, people cũng bỏ luôn. Thường là có tên riêng thôi, tên riêng với một cái danh từ nào đó đó thì mình mới có by thôi. Dụ by the teacher, by the student. Rồi, number one. What do you choose?
Wow.
Who? Who were display? Who is display? Who was display written by? Nào Thái.
Nowadays, a lot of computer uh, is in
Computers
are made in Korea.
are made. We don't say make, made. Make,
Made.
made. Are made in Korea. Okay, what direction do you choose?
5.
5. In this hospital, small injuries are treated by assistant doctors. Okay, Thái.
Tennis uh, is play on a playgrass or hand or course.
Or Harcourt. 2.
6.
One more.
6.
Hmm. How many newspapers are printed in Britain every day? 5. Cái Thái.
Copies
Past or present? Past or present?
past
Ah,
coffee was
brought.
brought, brought to Europe by the Turks.
Okay, now you choose.
1.
The bicycle was owned by my uncle. Okay, Thái.
The goals are scored in the first 15 minutes of the match.
Was scored. Okay, number 4, what do you choose?
2.
Breakfast is served from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Okay, Thái. The Harry Potter films.
The Harry Potter films wasn't directed by Steven Spielberg.
Oh, weren't directed chứ không phải là wasn't ha, này vô 4 chữ á em. Thì mình đọc là weren't, đúng không? Films. Rồi, number 1.
2.
The wheel was invented thousands of years ago. Okay, your turn, Thái. Make this sentence passive.
Ờ, How
Be,
do
how, rồi be, subject, V3ED.
uh, is
How
sushi
is
how is sushi
ừ,
make
made.
uh, made?
Ừ, không có bài ha. Sure. What do you choose?
Fine.
Ừ. Um, all the plates in the cupboard were broken by Susie. Okay, Thái.
How much how much paper uh more how much paper per a recycles in Poland each year?
How much paper is recycled in Poland each year? Okay, number 4. Of course.
Fine.
Mm. Okay, you win this game. Congratulations. Okay, that was good. So, do you have any question about the lesson today?
No, I don't have any questions.
Okay, so if you don't, then we stop here. Em vẫn còn đang nghỉ hè đúng không Thái?
Yeah.
Ừ, ok, tại vì cô muốn bù lại cho tụi em một buổi á. Như hôm bữa, ví dụ mà cô dặn là mình tuần sau mình học là 2 4 6 thì em vẫn học được bình thường đúng không?
Ờ, thứ thứ hai giờ sang bữa khác được con phải thứ hai em đi phỏng vấn.
À vậy hả? Ok. Thôi để có gì cô hỏi Trân rồi rồi cô bù sau, có thể là thứ bảy tuần sau. Cỡ vậy ha. Rồi vậy thôi mình cứ
Dạ.
học thứ tư thứ sáu bình thường đi. Rồi vậy mình nghỉ nha. Goodbye
Dạ.
Thái. See
Goodbye
you next
teacher.
week.
See you next week.